Okay, so your audio and your video is on.
Are you guys gonna have? Okay.
Okay. There's a.
Am I on? Can you?
Yeah, you're on.
We're on. Are we live? And
We're live.
gonna put our live in the
It, I already did it. It's all done. It's all ready.
Well, yes. You're up.
I'm always up. No,
Literally.
I know. I mean, seriously. Okay. I have some. I'm gonna try to open this laptop. Hi, guys.
I don't know. You might need this. I don't know.
Can you hear me, or shall I be?
Just speak.
Shall I go onto the mic?
What do you say?
Shut your mouth. These people, they act like they're just strangers. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. I'm so excited to hear what Tara has to say today. I'm not gonna lie.
Me too.
I'm excited about this Nick Saban thing.
I am very excited.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Nick with his skinny jeans.
Shut your face. I did not see that. That's hilarious. Okay, very nice. Well, thanks for having me. This afternoon, before you all leave, I'm gonna get this stack, not this one, this stack of home concierge flyers for you guys. So you can please take one before you leave today. I'll actually just put them out here by the pizza boxes, if that's good. Please don't forget, for the buyers, we have all of the good stuff for every quarter. You're gonna make phone calls to your buyers on your behalf when they sign up to get the warranty. So we're doing that as a benefit to you all as the agent. It's not for the buyer. I mean, it is because they learn a lot. And let's say first quarter when we call them, introduce ourselves. Second quarter, we call them and they're like, oh shoot, my dishwasher went out. Then we can help them make a claim, get them taken care of, and then you're gonna call me and say, Donna, you just talked to your homeowners at 123 Main Street and got them a claim started for the dishwasher. It'd be a great time to call. So just a lot of great things for you guys as agents, and always know when in doubt, you just call me. Now you call me. I have something new to say because we love Jesus and bourbon and things. And so everybody in Michigan that works for our home office, let me tell you who they are. They love Jesus and they follow it, literally the Bible to the T. They love it. And that's what they're scripted to do, right? Me, on the other, I'm just a little different, right?
Yeah.
Just a little different. And so what I'm going to do is help you kind of go through some hoops. We ask for forgiveness later. And that's really what my job is to make sure that you guys get the help you need for your homeowners. So if you ever need me, you call my cell phone number. Please do not have your homeowners call me because I won't answer the phone. I'm not supposed to talk to homeowners. I want you to be the hero at the end of the day. So if you call me and we fix it up, you're the one who's staying in contact with them to continue to get the referral. So thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
America's preferred home warranty. If y'all don't know anybody, oh, you do know her now. You know her now.
Not lying. She'll do anything it takes to get it done.
This
Really will.
is what we do.
Okay, does anybody have Sarah Bentley's number saved in their phone?
Yeah.
Okay, get it ready. Warm her up. We're gonna call her. It's her birthday today, right?
Yeah.
So this week we have Jason, Sarah, and myself. Happy birthday. So we're gonna call Sarah and sing her happy birthday.
I love it.
My favorite thing to do.
I love it.
It's going.
It's okay, we're gonna leave her a voicemail if she doesn't.
Okay.
So she can go back and listen to it for the whole birthday month.
Mhm.
Oh shit, makes you watch. You know,
Uh-oh.
she's probably got you saved, so she's not.
Get ready to sing.
Not the only one that doesn't answer. Hey.
Hey Sarah, it's Tara and everybody at the Market Center. We wanted to call and sing you happy birthday. You guys ready?
Right. Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sarah. Happy birthday to you.
It was a great birthday. Okay, and we have some work anniversaries this month. So there's a bunch of you guys on here, so I'm not gonna read them all, but if your name's on here, happy anniversary. If it's not, wish someone else a happy work anniversary.
Yep.
What did I say?
Oh, did you do all the birthdays for this?
No, it's just her day. Like, she landed on team meeting day, so she gets the love.
It's one at the end of the week.
Yeah. All right, let's do some bucket fills. Who wants to, okay, so bucket fills, is our opportunity to, you can fill your own bucket, you can celebrate a win that you had for the week. You can fill somebody else's bucket for something that you've seen them do, or some way that they've helped you, or you can just share gratitude. Who wants to do a bucket fill? Yes.
I got Nevada this morning because I had a client coming in from out of state and they showed up way early. And John jumped in and pulled the dots for me and so did. I think.
Stacy.
No, just like that, it just, I love. I love everything I needed.
That's awesome.
I love it.
That's
So
good.
I really appreciate that, you guys.
Great bucket fill.
Oh.
Thank you. Pat. All right, who else has a bucket fill?
Thanks.
Just wanna say to Madison, every time I ask a stupid question, if she doesn't know the answer, she'll figure it out.
Well, they're not stupid
questions. She's always helpful.
Yeah, I'm gonna fill Madison's bucket. She has been so amazing for the last week for me. You guys see how pretty the market center looks and tidied up, and that's like, you can just see the level of care. That's right. She helped get Nick ready for our meeting today. It's hard to get him in here, but drug him in.
Connections.
Yeah. Yes, gotta fill Madison's bucket.
It's always very helpful and cheery, smile on her face.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anybody else have a bucket fill?
You're gonna help me do my office.
Yeah, we're gonna get around. We're gonna figure that out.
At some point.
I'm always running around somewhere.
Yeah, good. We have a couple of new faces. I don't know if we got on the spot, but Andre, new agent.
Yes.
Have Renee just visiting today. You all are regulars, but after meeting, go and meet these guys and reach the phone. Any other bucket fills?
I'll fill your bucket.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Were you waiting for that?
No.
Well, I just wanted to say thank you I feel like you've been helping get us organized and you've been bringing some spirit, some light and energy into the marketplace, and it's been a really fun week for me.
Who you surround yourself with matters, right? It's, where's Jackie? She's not in here. We had a great huddle today. Leadership team is reading a book called Great Teams. And it's like the 16 things that top teams execute really well. And actually it started with, I'm gonna just keep going into meeting now. The first chapter was about the why, like understanding your why. It's the number one thing in a great team and it powers everything else. And so of course, this is my favorite. It's our mission statement. So our mission statement here at this office and with our company is to build careers worth having, businesses worth owning, lives worth living, experiences worth giving, and legacies worth leaving. And we spent some time in our leadership team, just talking about our why, like why we're here and what it is we want to accomplish with you guys and for you guys. But bigger than that, we started talking about like, do we know your why? And can we actually help you if we don't know why you're here? Does that make sense? So like, if I know that John wants to sell 50 homes this year because it does something really incredible for his family, then I'm gonna engage with John differently than if John just takes his license here and he sells a bunch of real estate. Does that make sense? So it's not only about each of us knowing it and our team knowing it, it's about us understanding better what you're about so that we can then support you at a higher level. So we're gonna do a little activity. And this is the top piece of paper on your table. You don't have to go super introspective, like this is not a bit, this isn't Quantum Leap, we're not going into like, what is my personal life mission? We just wanna know, Madison's gonna create some fun graphics so we can start telling our stories. And we wanna know like, maybe why did you get into real estate? Like, what do you want to accomplish and why? And I mean, deeper, let's go deeper than like, I just wanna sell 20 houses a year. Like, why is that important to you? And then the second layer to that is, we wrote this question is why did you choose KWC? But what I really wanna know is, what is it from us that is why you're here? Like, why are you here and why did you pick us to support that mission? Does that make sense? So we're gonna go real fast, like maybe 60, 120 seconds. So we have a lot on our agenda today, but why'd you get into real estate? Like, what do you want to accomplish? How's it impact your life? And then from a brokerage perspective, why did you choose us and how can we best support you?
So, are we gonna say it's out loud?
No, just unless you, if anybody, yeah, I might ask for a couple of y'all to share. I might have you share if you're our newest agent. But if anybody wants to share, we'll share, and we're gonna use these to do a fun little activity from the brokerage side.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I did not pass.
I was using his notes.
Thank
No,
you.
John, thank you. Does anybody else need a pen?
But else need to.
I forgot Tim's Jeremy.
No, John should have come prepared to take
Oh,
notes
okay.
from all of the good information, sure.
Come on, John.
Did I hear somebody say?
Put down.
I'll never.
What is your why? And what can we do to support you?
I'm trying to give away food.
We won't judge you, you can eat it.
Well, I got it and then I was gonna put it out. Oh, so why did I go?
I'll put it.
Thank you. Thank you, Jackie. Yeah, it was like a few things.
Okay, so we'll do about like 30 more seconds. Go with your gut. Yes, I wish I could give you like an hour to do this. Like we could have really done an activity on this, but this will help us better support you guys. Does anybody want to share?
Yeah, no.
All right.
Wait. So no, I guess my why is to feed the customer spirit, so to kind of go into detail. Buying a home is one, of course, selling a home is gonna be one of the most important decisions they're gonna make in their life. So to be able to assist them with that, and of course, to make a lot of money, so I can have some financial freedom. Time to spend with my family, and the reason I'm here is because honestly, Dylan bothered.
Yeah.
From my restaurant recruiting me.
Yeah.
Um. something for another job, as a sales position, to do something, but. That's what kind of got me. Interested in joining, and you guys got a great system with command, you just keep me honest, like. That's agent friendly, coming from the license, insurance side. Everything's just really easy here, so I like the culture. Since I've been here, make sure you guys don't been. And just being everybody's screen friendly, you know. Getting better, right here. Anybody wanna give me a hug? I do, I'm not sweating on wet rain, but no, I was teasing, but no, it's a great place, I look forward to it. Great productive.
Anybody else wanna share? Yes.
At this point in my life, my answer has always been, I want to do a good job for people when I love school and I love. All that is still true, it's been true, but. I'm still hanging in there because I enjoy it, but. Sometimes. Most of the time, like 99% of the time. Anyway, it's so I can have the security and the freedom. Have enough money to have experiences with my family. That has become my top priority, right? My life.
And why did you pick a KWC?
Oh, I didn't answer that.
You're like if you guys don't know, Donna is a founding, she is a founding pioneer of this market center.
You know, for me, why did I choose KW? I just. I'm trying to don't make it long. So we're feeling just uneasy. 17 years. I just something wasn't right. I prayed about it. Then I heard God first, then family, then business. And I'm like, that sounds interesting to me. And I went to Austin. And I was sitting in a room with a whole group of people, and they were talking about God first. And I'm like, okay, yes. And that was the main reason. And then the profit share. And I thought to myself, well, it would be nice to retire with maybe a couple thousand extra a year or whatever. You know, you got, at least there's that possibility out there that you could make some profit share. And $200,000 later.
Yeah.
I'm really happy I chose Keller Williams.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. I love that. That's good, right? Anybody else want to share? We want your sheets, by the way. Madison is gonna do something fun with them. And we also just want to know how to best support you guys. So if you're willing to give us your sheet, we would love to have your sheet. We won't do anything without your permission. We'll let you know what we're thinking and then tack it on. So, okay, so you guys, we are here to talk about, I want to say we're going to talk about Nick Saban. I got to get Nick. Nick, the bottom half of Nick looks so much like Gary Keller, I can't stand it. I was laughing. I told Bo, I said, I guarantee this guy does not wear skinny jeans. So, our topic today, what we're going to talk about is the 5 enemies of greatness. And you guys should have on your desk a worksheet. Kudos to Madison. She put all this together. So you've got a worksheet, and we're going to talk through this. So this was, how many of you guys know Nick Saban? Who he is? What would you say Nick is, what would you say he's known for?
Coaching.
Coaching, Alabama. Yes, he is a football coach from Alabama. What else?
I meant coaching, like, not just about football, but about lives.
Life. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is he known for in the coaching realm? Winning. That's a good reputation to have, right? Winning. What else? Anything else? He's known, right?
Yeah, stick to, like, not straying what he believes. Staying the course.
Stay in the course.
Not trying to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah. Pretty resilient. attracted a lot of great people, players into his life and into his world. So this was a quote that kind of came out of this, which is, if everybody doesn't buy into the same principles and values of the organization and the same high standard, you're never going to be successful. And that's something that Nick said, and I think he's kind of known for his standards, right? That standard of excellence. You guys have the cookies on your table. I didn't explain the cookies, but the cookies, Nick Saban's favorite treat is an oatmeal cream pie. And he eats 2 oatmeal cream pies with his cup of coffee every day. And if you chat GPT or Google it or whatever else, like the thing is it gives him something to look forward to. So like he gets up, he gets to have his cookie. I probably eat my ice cream before bed. I probably have it backwards, but he starts his day with the treat. So we're just gonna go through this. So the 5 enemies of greatness. 5 enemies of greatness. So let's talk about entitlement. So you guys can write on your sheet if you want to take notes. It'll help it stick better in your mind. But success makes people think they deserve more without actually doing more. Success makes people think they deserve more without doing more. And entitlement is the belief that your past effort guarantees future success or future rewards. So entitlement is the belief that past effort guarantees future rewards. And then the third one in this section is greatness only belongs to those who earn it again every single day. So what do you guys think about that around entitlement? Would you say that this is true? Like, does it impact us in our business? You guys see this? Like, past effort, does your past effort guarantee a future reward? How often do we have to get up and do the job?
Every day.
Kind of like every day, right? Like if you don't get up and do lead generation or talk to people about your real estate business for 90 days, well, let's just say for 30 days, what happens the next 90 days after that?
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. So we have to get up, or we have an opportunity to get up every single day and do great things. And so the quote here is, you get up every day, you're entitled to nothing. Nothing is acceptable but your best. Nothing is acceptable. You're right. Did I click this, Madison?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a video. Is it here? Is it in here?
No, go to the next one.
Okay, so we have a video.
Click the.
This is gonna probably be familiar if you've ever watched any Nick Saban videos. Because this is a popular one. Hold on, how do I get this started?
What did I help? The opposite of any work platform we
I'm
try.
gonna watch an ad.
Try to the work management platforms, not naming names.
Okay, y'all ready for a lecture?
You guys ready for a lecture?
Talk about the importance of nothing. Get up every day. You're entitled to nothing. Nobody owes you nothing. You could have talent, but if you don't have discipline and you don't execute, you don't focus, what do you get? Nothing. If you're complacent and not paying attention to detail, what does that get you? Nothing. So nothing is acceptable but your best. So we need to be, everything is determined by what you do and you trying to be your best so that you can build on positive performance. So that, and that's the only thing. There should be nothing else, right, but that, for everybody. So that's what we have to stay focused on. That's what we need to do. And we got rained out today, so we had to go inside. And we need to not accept anything but our best in terms of what we're doing in preparation.
Okay, so how many of you guys have seen that video? You guys seen that before? Okay, what did he say at the very end of that? How do we define success and greatness?
Everything that's
Getting up and doing your best. Yeah, it's about you knowing that you've done the absolute best you can do, right? You guys have heard us talk about this. How many of you guys have heard us talk about like how well do you know how to win your day? You guys heard that before? Like defining winning your day. Understanding like what are the key things you can do every day that you can feel really good about the action you took, regardless of the result that day. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So I'll just share for myself right now, my job, my goal is to set 3 appointments every day. It doesn't mean that I'm gonna see the, people cancel, things change, doesn't mean that the result is gonna happen, but I can leave every day having done that thing. And I can sleep really well at night. Because I know I'm capable of that thing. Right, and that for me is, that defines a winning day. That makes sense? So I love that he said, like, we're talking, you guys, this is a coach perspective, so it's not like an easy conversation, right? I'm gonna start challenging you guys to explore showing up at your best, because the market is changing. You guys feel it? And so what got us here, or like what worked a year ago, may not work for the year ahead. And that means that we may have to do things differently. It may mean that you've got to define how you win your day. Is it I talk to 10 people every day? Is it I write 10 note cards? Is it that I'm gonna touch my database, I'm gonna do my newsletter, I'm gonna just show up in the office and spend a couple of hours working on my business? It's whatever it is for you. But I love that he said, you beating you is how we determine success, right? Anybody want to add anything to that first section on entitlement before we jump into discipline? Okay, I'll say this quick. Krista joined, you and I had a meeting yesterday, top 20% meeting. And we looked at your trend. And like, we talked about, how many of you guys review your own multi-year trends monthly? Not everybody, so you do? Yeah, me too. Like the day they drop, I'm like, and here's the thing, it's not about, sometimes it is about me competing with other people. But a lot of times it's about me saying, did I beat me a year ago? Did I beat me a month ago? And the cool thing Krista and I found is you, in most areas of your business, well, I think it's okay to share, you said it's been one of a much more challenging year, meaning she feels like she's had to do twice the work to get the same result. We looked at her trends, and her trends are up higher than they've been up for the last 5 years in almost every category. Right? We had 1 or 2, huh? We had 1. We had 1 or 2 we're gonna get by the end of the year. But that's what it looks like to beat your best, is to know where you're at and then understand what you need to do to beat you. Right? Okay. So lack of discipline. So discipline is doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like doing it. That's real, right? That's real. Without discipline, talent becomes wasted potential. Without discipline, talent becomes wasted potential. And the smallest lapses, like being late, cutting corners, or losing focus, can compound into failure. Did you guys agree with that?
Yes.
Yeah. So how would a lack of discipline, like, how could this potentially show up for us? And what would the opposite of this look like? What does a disciplined person look like?
Oh, can I say something?
Yes.
Yes, I love to do that.
Yeah.
I think the piece that I'm learning more and more each day is, if I'm not uncomfortable, then I'm not doing it right. In order for me to understand if I'm being disciplined or not, I have to be doing those things every day that make me a little uncomfortable. And that's because you all have a great office, you get to come together, use that as like a great way to be able to stay disciplined and be able to hold each other accountable. I have people that I call, but I can't go into an office.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So use that. There's so many great tools that you all have, but definitely me being uncomfortable is one of the big ones.
Yeah. Gary said that a year or so ago. He was teaching or talking, or he was at family reunion, and I remember him saying, if you're not uncomfortable every single day, you're probably not growing enough.
Yeah.
And so there's that layer of, we say get comfortable being uncomfortable, but it should feel weird. Like, it should feel uncomfortable to go from selling 0 houses to 1 a month. And then it should feel uncomfortable going from 1 a month to 5 a month. And then some of you guys are like 5 to 10 a month, right? So that's gonna feel scary. It's gonna feel like something's gonna break, and that's okay. It should. That means you're growing. And, we talk about that rubber band stretching. Once you stretch a rubber band, it can't go back. Especially if it's been stretched over and over, like it loses that elasticity. So it's the same in your life. Once you start to build in disciplined habits of being on time, not cutting corners, and staying focused, you'll look up and anything other than that is gonna feel funny. Cause that's just it's who you become. And then you just do it automatically, right? So Nick's quote on this one was, run hard when it gets hard to run. Everything starts with discipline, practice until you can't get it wrong, not just until you can get it right. If you don't respect it enough to do it right, when it's the right way to do it, how can you be trusted in a game? So we talk about that. There's a class I teach, and actually I think we've been quoting Nick Saban, and we say, don't practice just enough until you won't get it wrong. Practice until you can't get it wrong. Like all you know is how to get it right. And we teach that when we talk about scripts, modeling a listing presentation, and practicing with clients. Because like a doctor, have you guys been to the doctor in the last year? Okay, if something happened and you needed a specialist, let's say you needed a heart doctor, would you guys go in to somebody that just opened a practice and had never actually practiced medicine? Or would you go, who's the absolute best heart doctor that I can visit in town? Or maybe even you'd fly somewhere, or you'd go to Cincinnati or Columbus. So your clients are no different. When we get in front of people and we've not practiced, we're actually like malpracticing our profession. And so it takes discipline to practice when there isn't someone in front of you.
Yeah.
Right? That's a discipline thing. Okay. Circumstances over vision. So average performers let circumstances dictate their attitude and their effort. Ooh. What would be an example of a circumstance that we might let dictate our attitude and our effort?
Market changing.
The market changing,
Contracts fall through.
contract falling through. What other things in our life could show up? Sleepless nights, something with your kids, something in your personal life, right? Average performers, they let it happen, and actually, some people go out and look for the circumstance, so they don't have to do the discipline, right? Like, what can I find to get in my way of doing my job today? And so that would be an example of circumstance over vision. Great performers stick to their vision no matter the condition. Great performers stick to their vision no matter the condition, which is why we know that we talk about multi-year trends. I can actually open an agent's multi-year trends, and I can learn so much about a person by just what's in the numbers. So the average agent, their business goes up in high markets, great markets, and then what does it do in down markets? It goes down. That is probably 90% of the agent population. I talk about Peter Chabris a lot, my partner in Cincinnati. What do you guys think Peter does in a down market?
Push harder.
Yeah. He's like, cool, the market's down. I'm gonna have to do twice the reps to get the result. So do we all feel good about doing twice the reps? It's not even an option. And he actually watches the market a year ahead of him. So he can start adjusting their activities to make sure that no matter the circumstance, they don't get off course. So like, maybe just for yourself, ask yourself the question, where am I letting a circumstance in my life or in the market dictate my success today? And then that'll be your homework to unravel with yourself. So last one here is your standard doesn't change based on who you play, what the score is or how you feel. So what does that mean? Do you guys agree with this? Or does it make sense whether you're practicing it or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna pull all your story. I'll share another story because I feel like I gotta not just read off these slides, but Monday and Tuesday of last week, I was in Dallas and I had a flight home and I got into Lexington at 2 Wednesday morning. What time was I here Wednesday?
Before me, about 7:30.
By 7:30. Because Wednesday we had things we needed to do. And was I tired? You guys think I was tired? I was tired. But the reality is we had things to do here Wednesday and I had already made the commitment to my team. And so it's not to like pat myself on the back, it's just to say, sometimes we just gotta suck it up. Sometimes we just gotta suck it up and say, I don't kind of feel like it today, but I committed to a standard. And so I'm gonna show up inside that standard.
Something I see happen a lot, I think, just in our industry is that sometimes, and it shouldn't change, but agents get in a battle over a deal.
Yeah.
And then you see, oh, now my integrity now is gonna lower just a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I'm sick and tired of, whatever it is, somebody's not playing the right way.
Yeah.
And when you continue to show up the right way, those are the agents that you'll find are the ones that are succeeding at a high.
And for the longest time.
For
the longest
I
time.
think of like Joy Doyle. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
still alive. I don't know. It's just but like, she's been in the real estate industry for like 500 years.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I don't think she's alone.
no.
Not after 500 years.
I'm just saying it, those are the kind of people that, you continue to see those people show up on offers. You're gonna be more likely to take an offer from,
Yeah. That's right.
right? Who do you like to work with?
So. It's what I thought of when you said that is you won the battle, but you lost the war. Which is a really just fun thing that I think about. But it really is about like how you show up culturally. Like we talk a lot about this, how we show up with our clients, with other agents in our market center. It impacts actually what comes to you in the future. And then people will do transactions with you, right? So the standard doesn't just have to be activities, it can be a standard of operating. Like let's say this, what's your communication standard? Mine is I don't leave my day until I've responded to every single person that connected with me that day. And if I miss you, you should come chase me down and hold me accountable to that, because I very rarely ever miss anything, but that's just my thing, like I'm gonna rest well knowing I responded to people. That's just a communication standard, right? So we can all have those somewhere in our life. So the quote on this one is if you want to be good, you really don't have a lot of choices because it just takes what it takes. Just takes what it takes. Okay, let's talk about self-pity. Not for very long, we're not gonna talk about what's I like this subject. The fastest way to lose is to feel sorry for yourself. The fastest way to lose is to feel sorry for yourself. Oh my gosh, this is so true in sales too. Like you lose a deal and then you just go into a death spiral for 6 months, right? Or we can lose a deal and we can go, yeah, like that wasn't fun. Let me go find another one tomorrow, right? Self-pity kills resilience and responsibility. So we talk about in the 6 personal perspectives and in Quantum Leap, being self-accountable. So self-pity is the opposite of responsibility and accountability. And then Saban's teams were taught no excuses, no complaints, just the next play. Which I like. Yeah. Not gonna sit and focus on what went wrong or what we want to complain about. Let's just talk about the pathway forward. What do we call that in our world? Being what? 2 words. Being solution based, right? We have a challenge, we're gonna get into being solution based. And then the quote here is everybody's got to be responsible for their own self-determination. If you think that not confronting people who don't do the right things is helping your organization, you're absolutely right. So everybody's got to be responsible for their own self-determination and success. And then we'll talk about complacency. So, the moment you've arrived, you've actually started to decline. And I have seen this over and over and over again. The moment you think you've arrived, when you think you know it all, when you think you got it all figured out, things actually start to go downhill. And so complacency turns champion into ex-champions. You guys ever seen that? Complacency turns champions into ex-champion. And hunger and humility must outlast success if you want to stay great. Hunger and humility, 2 big keys to greatness. So the quote on this one is, complacency creates a blatant disregard for doing what's right. Okay, so what are your takeaways? Was this hard? Was this too hard? I love this stuff. You guys are gonna get tired of me. I did dig out my Kobe Bryant photo this morning, and it will be hanging in my office because that's how my brain works. So, probably if you don't like the coaching mindset and push, you're probably gonna get tired.
I got something to add on Nick Saban, and this is just from experience or know for a fact, but Nick Saban, as you guys know, has won countless of championships, countless. Okay. And the national championship is always on a Monday night. Monday night. Late, for sure. One year in 2014-ish or 13, when he won the national championship, he gave the whole coaching staff off on Tuesday and came in and absolutely dog cussed them on Wednesday, saying they were so behind because they were in the playoffs on recruiting. Everybody get out there and recruit now. We're so far behind all these other teams, and he won the national championship on that.
Wow.
And I watched the video where the score was like 52-2.
Mhm.
You guys know what I'm talking about? The game was over. Like there was no way they could win the game, but they still had to play out the clock. And he was losing his mind because the players were like not paying attention.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, the game isn't over until the buzzer rings. Like it's just the standard of excellence never stops. It's here, right? That's so crazy. So you got a day off, but actually, what are we doing today?
Yeah, dog cussed.
Yeah. All right. Any other takeaways from that? Anything you guys took from that you're gonna like use in your own mindset, your own how you show up in your business? What do you guys think? Any last things here?
I just.
Okay, next slide, this came out on the growth call, yesterday. So this is from the One Thing podcast, and it was the 3 mistakes that keep high achievers stuck, and I just wanted to share it with y'all because I felt like it kind of matched what we just went through. So, and we'll get you all the slides out so you can review meeting and all of that as well. Okay, we're gonna do a quick broker moment. It's got like 4 minutes, cause I probably hogged up all the meeting time, but. You guys, Deandra has stepped into our managing broker role. And she's gonna be teaching and doing some things with us. So you wanna come up and talk about the resource she gave us?
Hello.
Hi.
So I really enjoyed, I guess I've been here about a month,
Yeah,
and I really enjoyed meeting everyone that I have met. And if you do come to look for me, I leave my office hours on my door. So if you come and go, oh, I could meet with you, any of those times, but you can call me anytime. So if I'm not there or you need me, I'm on the other end of the phone 24/7. I posted this in our group the other day. You may know it. I know it, but I refer to it all the time just to make sure when you're changing a status of a listing. Primarily, you want to keep in mind that you want to keep it contingent if your sellers still want to show it. So if you have a contingency, whether it's a finance contingency or appraisal, whatever it may be, you're going to mark it pending if you're not going to show anymore, but leave it contingent if you're still accepting either backup offers or whatever. But this is a really good chart. I like keeping especially printed in color, so you can kind of look down and kind of remind yourself of
that's coming soon in Office Exclusive. I think we get a lot of questions about like when and how you can advertise. So those are both on your chart. And it specifies what you can and can't do, when showings are allowed, and all the rest of that. So.
And then, of course, you can put more details in your agent remarks or marketing remarks to go into, what you want to say about clients contingent. But so I'm looking forward to hosting a class towards the end of the month. I think it's Wednesday the 29th, about contracts. You seasoned agents may not, have much to take away from it, but I think if you're a new agent or maybe have written under half a dozen contracts, you'll get some takeaway from it. I'm just gonna go straight through the contract and fill in all the blanks and take any questions. And I guess I can save it to go into more detail during the class, but I think it's just so important to present a clean, clear, precise contract. I find that a huge thing is great communication with the listing agent. So many times I'll ask someone, did you speak to them? Well, I text them, send them a text. Pick up the phone, especially when our market was multiple offers. Pick up the phone. You can design your offer for them to look at and go, wow, these are the people we want to work with. They know when we want to close, we're wanting a fast closing, or we need some time. We're moving out of state to take a new job. We're fine with a 30 or 45 day closing. So you want to write your contract for the seller to go, wow, this is the contract I want to work with. These are the people I want to work with. And sometimes when you call the listing agent, you can get those things, you can find out if they're in a hurry, if they're not in a hurry, if they want to take that heirloom chandelier that's in the dining room, you write in there that doesn't convey, that stays. These things kind of sound silly, but the swing set in the backyard, they still have young kids, they want to take that swing set. So don't, all the things that you're asking for in a contract, you can kind of find out how you want to design and write that contract that will appeal to the seller.
Really good.
So anyway, we'll go into more of that during the contract class. But let's see what else. Kind of and I have felt your energy this week. I'm so excited that you're here and I want to learn from you and whatever, but your energy is contagious. And I just love that. So remember your work is important, that you're helping clients build wealth and fulfill dreams. You're not just selling houses, you're helping families find homes, build wealth and create lasting memories. And just like talking about getting up every day and doing things, feeling like you've accomplished something and reaching out to people. Each yes starts with a confident hello and a willingness to introduce yourself, opening doors to incredible opportunities. Myself and the rest of the leadership team are your support system for overcoming obstacles and celebrating your wins with you. So have a great week.
That was so good. Thank you. I heard. Y'all heard a little bit of her why in that last one. I did. That makes me feel a little sappy. Okay, we are gonna go kind of quick, but when you three come up, Stacy, Dana, and David, you guys, if you don't know, we opened in-house, like the number one thing that consumers are saying they want is a one-stop shop. So we went out and we created that opportunity, and the great thing about this, not only do we have great people we want to introduce you to, but our agents had an opportunity, some of them, to be shareholders in this. So this is a company to be open with mortgage and title, and some of you guys are our partners. Some of you aren't yet there, but you can earn that opportunity. And we'll look at that once a year to create opportunity for some of you guys. But I just wanted you guys to introduce yourself, briefly tell us who you are and where they can find you, I guess, around the market center.
Okay, David Gannon, and been here probably about 3 weeks at this point. I'm around the back corner in the hallway. Where that is the market.
Yeah.
On a copy.
That's back here.
So, if you have any questions, anything I can help with, we are up and running. We're in good shape at this point. So, anything we can help with, we cover basically any kind of loan that you can just about think of, with the market.
Dana Clayton, I've been around the market center for quite a while now, just transitioned over to Homefront. So I'm back here in this corner next to Stacy and across from Jackie. So you can find me there, and David and I are the partners up, so we can help you out with any type of loan that you need. So feel free to reach out to us. We're both here, I think, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, but available by phone anytime. Anytime, day or night, weekend, so don't hesitate to reach out to us.
Open houses, whatever.
We're happy to help anytime, so.
Hi, I'm Stacy. I'm with Meridian Title. I'm in by her, and I forgot her name.
Jackie.
Jackie? Hi, Jackie. I don't remember anybody's name yet. I gave out some flyers. If you guys get a new contract, have any questions, my cell phone's on there. You can email a new contract to me. Some of them were different. Some of them were different. I printed out a couple different things. You can always text me, email me, call me. I'm excited. I know some of you guys have partnered up with Meridian. If you haven't, you still can, I believe, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got many years in title, so not too much is gonna surprise me when you come to me with the question.
25 years in title. Yeah.
So I've got a lot of experience in there. Things change every day though, so if something changes and I don't know about it, I shall find out for you. Okay, I'm excited to work with everybody.
Thank you, guys. We just wanted to introduce your team on site. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna go fast so I can get y'all out of here on time. Your October Market Center training calendar is on your desk. Big kind of key things we want, today we have the auction option happening after class today at 12 o'clock. Is that today? Yes, today at 12 o'clock. Later this week, we've got a CMA and pricing strategy class with Dustin Warren. I think he's incredible at this training. So don't miss that, but I want to also put some other things on your radar. For our top 20%, we have an annual Keeneland event. We do that every year. So we'll bring all of our top agents in from our 4 offices. We're gonna tailgate and then do a day at the races kind of thing. So that's happening on the 16th. If you have not RSVP'd and you're in the top 20%, please RSVP because we're getting our final ticket count together. Also on October 22nd, I will be teaching business planning clinic. This is an annual course we teach once a year, essentially, to help you set your 2026 goals and get yourself ready to end your year strong and be ready for next year. This one will be kind of geared toward individual agents. So if you have a team, it'll work. But I think we have a lot of individual agents in the market, so you're not gonna get overwhelmed with all these layers of a team, okay? And then if you guys did not see this, Scott Leroy Marketing, we've partnered with them. They do all of the free content marketing. They have daily tax support, daily tax training. And one of the cool functions that they do is they'll do a refresh. Meaning if you're already a KW agent and you just want to have somebody send you all your logins and passwords to all your tools, you can scan this or get with Madison. We'll get your refresh set and then they can give you, because the reality is right now you probably have access to 5 or 6 things you didn't know you had. So it all comes in one package for you to get back in and re-access. Career Night is happening the 21st and Kaplan is back. So I wanted to share with you guys, we do now offer licensing classes with CE Shop. We have our reimbursement program. And then we have Kaplan, we have an application fee, but we have scholarships for them to take those classes for free. So please invite people. I'll be here on the 21st. We're gonna have a good career night event and help some folks get ready for spring market next year. And then this is like one of my favorite things. We do this every year. Tuesday, October 28th, we'll do something fun in our team meeting. But we are gonna do our annual chili cook-off and we're doing a costume contest. And so the winner of the chili cook-off is gonna get $100 gift card and the winner of the costume contest will get $100 gift card and you guys get to vote. Like, we set them all up, we try them all, we eat the chili and all the sides and then we vote. Yeah, so all that's happening that day. So make sure you guys are here. On the 28th, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Can I say something about that?
Yep.
And if you don't have a chili recipe, I guess, you don't really have to I'm bringing cookies.
Yeah.
So like, if you wanted to bring something else just for fun, you totally can.
Yeah, we need chili, we need desserts, we need all the yummy things we eat on the side.
Kirby needs to bring her dish.
Dessert. Oh, yeah, try it, yeah.
Kirby needs to bring her dish.
Kirby is on the winner of our dip contest. So you're back on for the apple dip.
I was gonna make chili.
Okay, so last thing I want to show you guys, we've shared this a little bit, but I want to make sure everybody knows what it is because your invitation links are going to be coming out probably in the next week. We have 2 mass group coaching programs. They normally cost $400 per person for each one. So this is an $800 value. We went ahead and purchased this for you guys. Okay, it's completely free. So the way it's gonna work, we're gonna layer this with a listing contest, November and December. The winner of the listing contest is gonna get a ticket to family reunion. So that's big, right? Now everybody got quiet. Now you're talking about big prizes. And so it's the first 3 weeks in November, first 3 weeks in December. It's 2 one-hour calls a week. It's on Wednesday and Thursday. We'll broadcast it here in the training room. If you can't get the call live, you can go back into the portal and rewatch the recordings. It's gonna work really well for even our dual career agents. So that's gonna be coming up. It's called Get More Listings Now and Convert Sellers to Closings. I'm gonna show you one more quick video and then we're gonna get out of here. The last slide is I need, so you guys can stick around and talk about inventory needs. We're gonna do a drawing today for a $25 gift card, but in order to get entered into the drawing, Madison needs your big wide paper. So before you leave, I want you to drop that to her. We'll get you into the drawing, and I want to show you guys a last little video as we head out. You guys know this guy?
Person that has put the most
Ryan Lee?
limitations on you is you. It's not outside sources. It's not the economy. It's not your boss, your upbringing, or your circumstances. It's not a lack of opportunity. It's a lack of belief. You've been the loudest voice telling yourself what you can't do. You've had more conversations with yourself that have talked you out of greatness than anyone else ever has. I can only imagine what will happen in your life if you will get out of your own way. You shock yourself with what you're capable of. You break ceilings you didn't even realize you built. You look back a year from now and wonder why you didn't believe in yourself sooner. Your future isn't waiting on luck, connections, or the market to get right. It is waiting on you to move.
Ryan Leak, you guys.
I'm beginning to believe.
He was our mega camp, one of our speakers. He's amazing. And I wanted you guys to hear, we talked a lot about standards, we talked about excellence, but like at the end of the day, it's just about you. You doing you the best you can. So thank you guys for coming. Next week, we have a Charlie's Angels. Yes. Killer, I'm gonna just call it like female empowerment panel. Come, but it's gonna be a lot of fun and you probably are gonna need to hold on to your hats when we can see who's on our panel. So we'll see you guys next Tuesday. Let's have a great week. That's thank you guys. Thank you. What was that last week? Renee? Yes, I know. Thank you. Have a nice day. Sure. Sure. It's now. Yeah, that's what it sounded like. I'm like, thanks for talking about the TV. And anybody got any what is your why? I'm going to you. Yeah, but what have you got? Okay, where are you gonna be? Where is it? CBD. All right. Losing it. It's your why. Okay. Are we gonna look at your thing? I'm gonna go twice.